Welcome to your practice. We're coming down into a box pose to start with. Make sure that the shoulders are stacked over the wrist and that the hips and the knees are in alignment here. I have a separate video in Mula Bandha if you're interested. We're going to start with some cat-cow. So we make our body into the shape. It looks like an angry cat. Here we go, pushing the earth away. And then inhale, sink the spine, gaze upward, look upward. Exhale, round. Inhale, sink the spine. Round the spine, just moving the vertebra. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale. Now lower all the way down to the belly. There's a slight lift here to get length so that you get the full length of the body, the front of the body. Relax the shoulders. Push the hands into the earth gently to lift you. But mostly you're using the intention of the back muscles to hold you in this pose and create this pose. Float the legs. Imagine being long, your body, you're tall, even though you're holding that pose. Now just the upper body, inhale, lift. The heart center is reaching up toward the front of your mat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now we're just lifting the legs on an inhale and imagine the inner thighs spiraling inwardly so that you can create more length within the body. Inhale, exhale. Just completing about 5 of those, and then bring the upper body and the legs up at the same time. Once you get to that spot where you feel, okay, that's as far as I can go, there's a tiny pause there rather than just rushing past it. Now push yourself back into a modified child's pose, and we're going to begin into a plank pose. Inhale here, exhale, drop the shins down, push your booty all the way back, round the spine, let the hips come down towards the floor. We're going into upward facing dog. Roll the shoulders back, push strongly into the floor, the legs gently float away from the floor. Push yourself back, exhale. Inhale, round, hips towards the floor. Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha, lift, roll the shoulders back. Push it all the way back. Inhale, round. So you're imagining the perineum reaching upward and the lower rib cage drawing upward. And push yourself all the way back. I'm grabbing a Brentwood bolster. I'm going to put it just below my rib cage, and I'm going to get long again. I want the body nice and long so it doesn't feel tethered anywhere. Bring the hands down towards the floor. Draw the hands or palms toward the back of your mat and lift and lengthen through the heart. Breathe. See where you can relax, how can you hold this pose but yet relax somewhere maybe that you don't need to be squeezing or holding. If you want to add on, bend the back legs, grab the shins. The further down the shins you grab, the deeper the stretch is going to be. Then lengthen through the body. So again, think of your whole body lengthening as you're expressing or allowing this pose to be expressed through you, through your own unique body. Bring the hands back down towards the floor. Take them out like a big T and inhale, lift and lower 5 times using your breath. Follow your breath. One more Sphinx modification here with using the bolster. Lengthen, lift through the heart center. Pull the navel toward the spine. Bend through the back leg, Ardha Bekasana, half frog pose. If your body allows, draw that foot down towards the outside edge of your hip. Shoulders both squaring to the front of your mat. Take the opposite side. Gentle, gentle listening here with your own body and what it's capable of doing at this moment. And release that. Bend the back legs, grab the shins, one more lift here, and release. moving the bolster, coming into a low lunge. Make sure that the hips are square over the knee, so everything's nice and square. And then tuck the tailbone up towards the belly button, straighten the arms, sort of round the upper back, and hold. Now we're taking a twist. Take that elbow to the outside. So take it just behind the knee if possible. You don't want to be on the knee there. Bring the hands into prayer pose. Gaze upward if your balance allows, and scoop the tailbone up toward the navel or heart center. It's an energetic imagining of the scooping. Bring the hands down if you need to. Switch sides. Again, make sure that the hip is stacked over the knee of that back leg. Straighten the arms. Pull the belly button in. Inhale here. Exhale, take that twist. Keep the gaze down if your balance is off. And breathe. Use the elbow that's pushing into the leg, the outside of the leg, push it in to get a little bit deeper into the pose. Come into a Ustrasana type position, so the shins are into the floor, camel. Lift and lengthen through the body. So for years, I just didn't get enough lift when I did back bends, but like really imagining the heart. It wants to touch the ceiling. And you can bring the hands to the low back if you want to add a little bit of support to your back. Drop the hips down towards the heels. Child's pose, balasana. Grab your bolster if you have it. And relax. Reset. Take one ear down onto the bolster. Thank you. Namaste. May all beings be blessed.